Alright, here's my one chunk fort. It's 16 by 16 by 256. A lot of the ideas in it are mine. A lot of them I've taken from YouTube and other forums, so I thank anybody who originally developed these ideas. I do not remember your names at the point, so I apologize. Throughout the entire fort there's this drop chute for quick moving from top to bottom. This is the upper control room. This button here will allow us to go down to the lower control room. This is the very bottom of the fort. There's storage and a simple trash disposal. Just drops into infinity. Second layer, cobblestone generator, some storage, ovens, work table. There's a 5 clock in the back which operates the cobblestone generator and the slime farm, which is up above a little bit. Lower control room, just 4 items here. Anytime you see a lever on the control, give it at least 30 seconds before you flip it back over. The entire system works off of a water delivery system and has to fall quite a ways. Especially things like the mushrooms, where the water actually harvests it. You have to wait for that to make the 8 block travel. This is just below the slime farm, you can probably hear it, and also I put an obsidian generator here. Biggest thing with this thing is just make sure you place a redstone after you do it. If you don't, it's going to be a huge lava mess everywhere. This is the very top level of the slime farm. What happens is they spawn, take the little travel, fall into that pit, get drawn into their smallest form, travel up and over this ladder into this holding area. That way when you hit the button, they fall down into these 3 pistons that are alternating so that the loot can fall down and they fall and kill themselves at the same time. This thing here is just the electrical current going up from the control room. Mob area. Again, hit the button, lowers the glass, they go into the lava blade and die. Over here is a spider drowner because I've never found the spiders to be killed efficiently with the lava blade, so this just drowns them and holds their loot until the time comes. You can see there's one alive there, which will happen occasionally, but they can't escape, so it's really not an issue. This is the mushroom farm area. Again, water is used to harvest it. This is maintenance free, you should never have to go in there, which is good because mobs do spawn in here. See, just another access to the drop chute. Alright, upper control room. Quite a few more items in this area. Again, pull the lever, wait at least 30 seconds. If it's a button, all that system needs is just a surge of power for it to work. We'll hit cactus. And this is actually the ground level. This is the only entrance in and out of the entire fort. Space filler, which I made into a bedroom type area. I'm not much of a decorator, so I'm sure you can improve on that. Wheat farm. This is the only farm that you're actually going to have to maintain yourself. Once you activate it, you're going to have to replant the wheat in the dirt once you're done. Melons and pumpkins. Piston activated. The pumpkins and melons will grow on an area next to a piston. You hit the button and it pushes them into the water trough. Cactus farm, which we just hit. Self-maintaining. Just have to wait for it to grow. Sugar farm. This is also maintenance free. Got stuck there for a second. This is obviously the chicken farm. These chickens here will lay their eggs and it'll fall down. It's that little holding area. Then once you activate it, it'll drop into the delivery system. So you can see I use spawners for everything, so it's very unrealistic, but I just hate waiting. It doesn't look like there's any chickens in there at the moment. Must not have been close enough. But how this works is that piston will rise. The chickens in there, seen and escaped, will run through the fire and then fall into this web. So you get to cook chicken when you're done. It takes a little extra because of the web, but it's the most efficient way I've found to cook the chickens in an automated way. Okay, cow farm. All the animal farms work the same way. Hit the button, the floor will retract, releasing the animals in the lava. They actually fall through it and then into the web, so they're cooked by the time you get it. For your wool. And pork chops. Alright, this level contains an enchantment table and an XP machine. Come in here, wait a few seconds, and it'll start feeding the enchantment table. This will give you your higher end enchantments. Also made lesser of this, just so if you don't want to craft something that's level 40. XP machine, come in here, kick off the spawners. Should be plenty of spiders that come through in survival mode. You will have to come around to the other side so that the spiders, I'm sorry, the skeletons chase you and you end up going up the water system. This right here is just more of an experiment. I put a whole bunch of the skeleton eggs in here. So you hit that, it shoots it out, and it generates a skeleton. This is where they fall after their 22, 23 fall, something like that. 1 or 2 hits should get them. I hate ladders. The one just before is just storage. This is a zoo kind of deal. One thing useful in here is the mushrooms. There's a bunch of bowls for you to milk them, so to speak. I had the cat here, but it disappears every time I relog. I don't know why that is. Same thing with the squigs that I had in there. Tree farm. Through here it's 4 deep and there is just a ton of wood in there for in case you need it for whatever reason. Another portal. This is just a space filler area. Pool, fireplace, sauna, some other fireplace thing with tables. End portal. Top floor. Looks like we're at 221 right here.